Developing now, this man, Nico Cotton, faces multiple charges, including second-degree murder in connection with a 2-year-old's death earlier this week. Those charges coming down the same day the family honored the toddler with a balloon release tonight. Jordan Burrell was there, only she spoke with the mother, who says she won't rest until her son's killer is convicted.
Corey, this is truly one of the most heartbreaking stories. A 2-year-old gone way too soon, and today at his preschool, loved ones gathered in his memory. His mother tells me she trusted the man accused, saying she never imagined this happening. At a small preschool in South City, a sea of blue and white balloons drifted into the sky for 2-year-old Breon Wells. Family, teachers, loved ones, and his classmates gathered to remember a little boy whose life was taken far too soon.
My baby was so happy. He was so loving. He loved everybody and everything.
Bianca Wells, Breon's mother, reminiscing on her little ball of sunshine.
He just wanted to be a kid and enjoy life.
St. Louis Metro Police say the child was left in the care of this man on Monday, October 27th. 21-year-old Nico Cotton, who is said to be a close friend or boyfriend of Breon's mother, is being accused of unspeakable violence. According to court documents, Cotton admitted to sexually assaulting and strangling 2-year-old Breon on Thursday after turning himself in. Prosecutors charged him with second-degree murder, forcible sodomy, statutory sodomy, and abuse of a child resulting in death.
It feels like my heart is shattered.
Wells says she was at work and left her only son with someone she trusted. She tells me she got the call after working a 10-hour shift Monday.
I feel like my baby was put in positions he shouldn't have to be in because of his mama not having much support in her life and nobody to be there for her. So just support your family, be there for them, because you could be like me and I have nothing.
Investigators say once Breon arrived to Cardinal Glennon Hospital unresponsive, doctors say his injuries were consistent with abuse. The 2-year-old later died from multiple internal and asphyxial injuries, including a lacerated liver and multiple signs of sexual assault. Wells says she won't be satisfied until she receives justice.
Once I can look him in his eyes and know that he's going to sit behind a cell for the rest of his life, I breathe.
Now Bianca is left holding this photo of Breon tight. She says her only comfort now is knowing he was loved and that he's in a better place with her father.
I feel like my baby was safe and he was okay and he was looked after and he wasn't. And I love you, Duty. I'm sorry.
Blue, it's already. That man is now behind bars tonight. His mother is fundraising for his funeral expenses. We'll have that information within this story on the First Alert 4 News app. Corey.
Just a heartbreaking story there, Jordan. Thank you.